What is up, everybody? It is Alex, the boogeyman, here with your focus point of the week. And this week's focus point comes courtesy of not me. I'm not asking myself another question, but in fact, Frank, our member, wonderful member. Take it away, Sparty. What are we working on?
Hey, Alex. So how does head movement come into play when we're boxing?
Excellent question, Frank. I could not have thought of a better one myself. Head movement is very tricky. It is only the hardest thing to do in boxing, but don't worry, I'm gonna give you some tips, ways you can start to incorporate it into your workouts, ways you can start to get better at it so it starts to become natural. That's the key. We wanna make it feel natural. All right, let's talk about head movement. First of all, why do we even do this? Why do we move our head? What's the point? Well, if you're boxing with somebody else, and you're just standing there and your head is still and you throw punches and you never move your head, you're gonna get hit multiple times in the face. It's a lot easier to hit a target that's standing still, right? So it makes sense that you'd always wanna move the head. You'd never wanna be still, make yourself a much harder target to hit. But of course, you may not wanna get in the ring and fight anyone anyway, anytime soon. And I can't say as I blame you, but still, from a workout perspective, as I always talk about, if you throw punches, we throw combinations, and you're moving the head, moving the feet, you're gonna get a better workout out of it anyway. Also, there is a rhythm and timing component to it, right? Which is very much of the nature of boxing. So the more you can kind of move the head, move the feet, move the shoulders, the better a boxer you're gonna be, because you're gonna start to get that rhythm and timing down. Also too, for other defensive moves, right? Let's say a punch does come and you gotta roll or you gotta slip, it makes you're that much quicker to react because you're always kind of in motion. You're always kind of nice and loose, helps you loosen up too. There's another benefit right there. So what do, right? It's gonna be awkward at first moving our head. We're not used to it. It's not normal. We have to make it normal with muscle memory. So we have to get used to it. So here's what I think you should start with. Nice and simple. Easy enough, right? Imagine a metronome. You are now a metronome. You're ticking and talking. You're moving side to side. If you want to, you can even do it just like a regular slip like you would anyway. You could occasionally do just almost like a very quick roll if you want to. It's a little bit more advanced, but for now, just go left, right, left, right, left, right. Eventually, you can start to mix it up, a little bit more. But for now, just that tick-tock, left, right, left, right. When do you do it? Before you throw the punch? After you throw the punch, or combination. So again, let's say I'm throwing a combination, cross, I'm moving my head, I'm moving my shoulders. If I end the combination on my left side, I'm probably gonna wanna tick back to the left side and then the right side. If I end it on the right side, I'm going back to the right side. So you're almost kind of like a slip or a roll, you're almost going back against the side you just came from. So I want you guys to practice that. Practice moving your head, practice moving your feet, before and after. You don't want to necessarily do it while you're throwing the punches. I mean, you certainly can, but for now, just work on every time you throw that last punch, whatever it is, you're moving the head. Even if it's just one punch, you're still moving that head. You could start to experiment a little bit but first, you want to just get used to doing it all the time. So then you don't have to think about it. It's just an automatic thing in our brain. So that's it. I want you to practice it. I want you to focus on head movement. Yes, it's the hardest thing in boxing, but yes, you can do it. And your technique's gonna get better when you do. Lots of things will get better when you start to get that head movement in. Everything, your life will get better, and you'll be following the sweet science. That's always good. And you'll hit it hard. Oh wait, that's the old one. Technique is everything. Goodbye.